In the wake of one of the greatest pandemics that has ever happened to humanity, by the numbers at least for half a century now, I mean the COVID-19, what has been the worst of challenges is the accuracy to detect the virus strain and the speed with which a tested person will know his or her status. This has led to false positives and false negative cases. And oh, too late, he has entered the crowd already. We have to quarantine them all, including the airport staff and the airplanes and tarmac too. Well, we have an option. Let them go. I mean, the world seems to be losing the COVID battle because of some of these challenges that were not only daunting but difficult to resolve. Well, COVID, here is your fatality blow. Because a Ghanaian, an African, let me be precise. No stereotyping or color printed here, but yeah, I have to say, a black man, a Ghanaian, has done the unthinkable by inventing a bacteria and virus tracker that accurately detects the COVID virus and even its possible future relatives at an unthinkable speed with nearly perfect accuracy. For more on this, it is time for the Black 59 Africa Rising segment. Stay tuned, we will be right back. Moving on, you see, when I say Africans and blacks are how we look because we may be superior, people might think I am racist, but that's not it. I think the stage that we are is like the point where the caterpillar develops its wings. Quite a difficult moment, but that makes the wings more colorful and stronger for higher flight. Africa is developing the wings now, and we will strike when the iron is hot. Well, Dr. Eric Ashalley, a native of Nsawam and a Siakwa in the eastern region of Ghana, has already starred and hot like fire. What do I mean by that? Dr. Ashalley has just this last weekend gotten a US patent for his invention of a biosensing virus and bacteria device tracker. That aspect, believe, will be the last of hope of defeating the global pandemic, which almost got declared endemic in Europe. The biosensing device detects and categorizes various bacteria and viruses, including SARS-CoV-2 or the COVID-19 virus, at an extremely high accuracy of 99.87% and is compatible with smartphones and wearable devices. About the device, the patented sensing device is able to detect and categorize different types of bacteria and viruses using light matter interaction. According to Dr. Ashalley, unlike the conventional bacteria and virus testing kits concurrently existing, this device will be reusable under a garden environment display. Dr. Ashalley, the inventor, also explained that the device is capable of distinguishing between the various COVID variants towards effective and efficient diagnosis. The invention of this device is to bring testing, real-time tracking and diagnosis to the doorstep of all and sundry. Since the device uses photonics for processing, results could be churned out literally at the speed of light. The device is not only efficient but also portable. Speaking to the Mirror in Accra on Wednesday, Dr. Eric revealed that the device has an extended significance beyond this COVID era, with its ability to sense and detect other nucleotides such as a DNA, cDNA, and RNA derived from other pathogens. Yeah, of course, with what havoc the pandemic had actually brought. We need a device that will be able to predict even 100 years to come. Well, that was just me thinking. Yeah, so let's move on. Let's just talk about the device. So yeah, this device was actually brought up in collaboration with Dr. Ashalley, of course, and the University of North Texas in USA, led by Professor Arup Nyogi, a distinguished professor of physics. Apparently, the original work has been published in the prestigious Photonics Research Journal already. So yeah, the brainiacs, just go find it yourself and read it. So before we go and celebrate our African brother for the possible defeat of COVID-19, aka I'm here to stay and I don't give a damn how emotional you will be, I think it's all in the right direction to know who Dr. Ashalley is and what actually motivated him to come up with this ingenuity after 2 years of the world's greatest minds fighting this COVID-19 battle to no avail. So yeah, Dr. Ashalley was born to a Methodist priest in Ghana. That's Reverend John Ashalley, the late. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Apparently, he has cultivated the spirit of self-learning to solving minor problems from childhood. For instance, when his local church organ became a white elephant because there were no players, he self-learned to play the piano at the age of 8. Impressive. His love for the sciences was seen in his infantile school days, where he studied and passed his WASSCE with flying colors, getting him admission into the top 3 medical schools in the country. But well, the unfortunate illness of his dad and subsequent death made him abandon that dream to become a teacher. Well, no disrespect to teachers, I use unfortunate because he had to abandon his main dream profession. Yeah, so I know people might start roasting me here, but yeah, I respect teachers, and actually I'm a teacher too. So yeah, moving on. Long story short, fortunately, after completing his education degree, he gained admission to pursue his master's and PhD education at the University of Electronic Science and Technology of China in Chengdu, where he studied electronic science and engineering. Could you imagine? That guy had more than 30 published academic papers to his name after his PhD program. Legend and resourceful. Although he's currently working for Ghana's Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, he's also a part of the University of North Texas Physics Department. Well, he's married to Mrs. Grace Ashalley, and they of course have a daughter. Yeah, when you get yours, you can play with it. Why? So yeah, good news for Ghana. But hey, another news. Bad day for the electricity thieves in the country. Because, well, guess what? Dr. Eric is coming up with a device that will detect all those people doing illegal connection to steal power unlawfully. Can you steal lawfully? Yeah, some people are doing it. Politicians. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, that has been the Blacks with Tonight Africa Rising episode. This was a typical Black Excellence episode. If you want more of this, kindly subscribe, press the notification button, and share to reach millions. Africa has to rise and own this one. My name is Bakri Banan Bowman. See you when I see you.